When a man practices semen retention, something powerful shifts within him and she feels it without knowing why. His energy becomes calmer, steadier, and deeply grounded. His eyes no longer seek, they see. His voice vibrates with quiet certainty. This is not arrogance, it's alignment. The same life force he once wasted now radiates through his presence, and her body instinctively responds. Before we go deeper into semen retention mastery, subscribe to this channel and join our Telegram community, link below. You'll get guidance, insights, and exclusive updates designed to accelerate your growth. Stay connected. Your discipline, focus, and transformation begin right here. She feels safer near him, yet strangely excited. Her heartbeat syncs to his rhythm. Her emotions begin to dance to his silent vibration. He doesn't need to touch her, his energy already does. Every glance becomes a magnetic wave, every word a spark that lingers in her mind. She feels drawn, not because of lust, but because of resonance. Retention gives his aura gravity, a pulse that commands attention without effort. Her intuition senses the purity of his control, the balance of desire and discipline. In his presence, she feels both grounded and awakened. It's as if her feminine essence recognizes his contained fire. Her pulse follows his frequency. Her thoughts echo his silence. This is not manipulation. It's energy in harmony. The man who masters his essence doesn't chase. He vibrates, and she answers. The first tremor begins in the silence between you. Retained testosterone floods your bloodstream, thickening vocal cords, deepening resonance. When you speak, the vibration travels through air molecules and lands in her sternum like a tuning fork. Her pulse quickens involuntarily, biology, recognizing dominance before language can intervene. Pheromones become your silent orchestra. Conserved androstenol and androstadion molecules drift from your skin, crossing the invisible barrier into her vomeronasal organ. Her pupils dilate, oxytocin surges as she feels warmth spreading from her core outward, a blush she cannot blame him on. Your gaze carries weight. Retained dopamine sharpens focus. Your eyes hold hers with the stillness of deep water. She feels the pull in her solar plexus, a magnetic tug that makes her breath shallow. The emotional echo is trust, ancient and wordless. Skin contact is unnecessary. The heat radiating from your forearms when you stand close enough creates a thermal bridge. Her nervous system registers the temperature differential and responds with goosebumps. She shifts her weight, thighs pressing together, pulse fluttering at her throat. Posture becomes architecture. Conserved, DJing straightens your spine, squares your shoulders, lifts your chin. She mirrors unconsciously, her body aligning with the structural integrity of your frame. The emotional resonance is safety, the feeling of standing beside something unshakable. Neediness has evaporated. The emotional void left by chasing fills with quiet abundance. She senses the absence of desperation, like cool water after fever. Her pulse slows, then quickens again, this time in anticipation rather than anxiety. The halo effect is visceral. Balanced hormones reduce inflammation. Your complexion clears, pores tighten. She notices the glow and feels it in her own skin, as sympathetic radiance that makes her touch her cheek without realizing. The emotional undercurrent is longing to be near the source. Voice resonance deepens further. Each syllable vibrates at a frequency that stimulates her vagus nerve. She feels it in her gut, a gentle pressure that makes her lean forward. The emotional translation is, I am heard. Even when she says nothing, silence becomes your most powerful instrument. Retained energy allows you to hold space without filling it. She rushes to occupy the vacuum with laughter, stories, confessions. Her pulse races to keep pace with the words, tumbling out, each one a surrender. Intimacy without contact is the crescendo. You stand inches apart. The heat exchange between your bodies creates a microclimate. Her heartbeat syncs to the rhythm of your breathing. Ale, her chest rises, exhale, hers falls. The emotional depth is communion. Health radiates outward. Deep sleep, balanced cortisol, surging growth hormone. These create an aura of vitality. She feels rejuvenated in your presence, as if your biological equilibrium is contagious. The emotional response is gratitude, wordless and profound. Spiritual alignment emerges. Retained Kundalini energy creates a field of purpose that contrasts her inner chaos. She feels grounded near you, as if your clarity is a lighthouse. The emotional anchor is peace, rare and addictive. Proximity becomes addiction. The closer she stands, the more her autonomic nervous system responds. Heart rate variability decreases, indicating calm dominance. She craves the regulation your vibe provides. The emotional hook is dependency, disguised as desire. Career success amplifies the signal. Laser focus manifests, wins, confidence radiates. She brags about your achievements to friends, binding herself to the rising tide. The emotional investment grows with each victory she witnesses. Touch, when it finally happens, is electric. Retained sensitivity turns light contact into voltage. A brush of fingers sends shivers up her spine. Her pulse spikes to 120 beats per minute. The emotional memory lasts for hours. Authenticity becomes the final note. No performance, no mask used. Pure essence. She feels seen in a way that pierces defenses. The emotional release is vulnerability, offered freely because your vibe demands nothing. Empathy flows without weakness. You read her micro-expressions, respond with precision. She feels understood at a cellular level. The emotional bond deepens into something she cannot name but cannot live without. Wealth compounds the rhythm. Delayed gratification builds empires. She clings to the security. The emotional safety net expands with each milestone. Her pulse steadies in the knowledge of provision. Communities amplify the frequency. Brotherhoods of retained men create a collective field. She feels the resonance even in your absence, as if your vibe has imprinted on her nervous system. The emotional tether stretches but never breaks. Flatline becomes the test. Energy dips. She senses the shift and panics subtly. When resurgence hits, her relief is palpable, pulse racing with joy. The emotional roller coaster binds her tighter. Breath becomes the conductor. Conscious inhalation draws lust upward. Exhalation releases tension. She feels the rhythm in her own chest, sinking without effort. The emotional harmony is perfect attunement. Confessions emerge in whispers. I feel you even when you're not here. Your vibe has colonized her subconscious. The emotional truth is possession without ownership. Neurochemistry seals the pact. Upregulated receptors create internal joy. Proximity becomes the trigger. She experiences dopamine hits simply by thinking of you. The emotional addiction is complete. Historical resonance echoes. Tesla's celibacy, Ali's fire, Napoleon's campaigns, all powered by retained essence. She senses the lineage in your presence. The emotional awe is reverence. Night visualization strengthens the bond. Golden energy ascends your spine. She dreams of light pouring from your crown. The emotional bridge spans waking and sleeping states. Journaling reveals patterns. Her pulse responses, your wins, the synchronicities. They form a melody. Emotional proof is undeniable. Sublimation, not suppression. Sexuality refines into controlled wildfire. She feels the heat without being burned. The emotional safety is intoxicating. Mandate becomes destiny. Retain, radiate, control. Her pulse obeys from first glance. The emotional surrender is total. Journey's core, invisible to inevitable. Her body betrays her mind. The emotional gravity is inescapable. Dreams become prophecy. She sees futures with you at the center. The emotional vision is binding. Texts arrive unprompted. Thinking of you. The emotional tether pulls across distance. Scent imprints eternally. She keeps your shirt, inhales your essence. The emotional anchor is olfactory. Eye contact lingers in memory. She replays moments obsessively. The emotional loop is endless. All right, you've got this incredible energy. Now don't let it dissipate. Before you click off, prove you were here. Smash that like button, and if you're serious about this journey, hit subscribe right now. This isn't just a channel, it's a movement. Silence speaks volumes. She fills voids, revealing soul. The emotional intimacy is complete. Core control. Conserved force creates rhythm. She lives in your tempo. The emotional symphony plays on. Competition emerges. Other women sense the field. She guards her place fiercely. The emotional territory is claimed. X's return, drawn by the changed frequency. She feels triumph in your indifference. The emotional victory is hers. Voice haunts thoughts. One word triggers shivers. The emotional resonance is permanent. Walk becomes signature. She recognizes your stride across crowds. The emotional radar is locked. Laughter resonates deep. Controlled joy magnetic frequency. The emotional harmony is perfect. Retention, crafts, control beyond logic. The emotional truth is absolute. Your vibe now controls her pulse because retention has made you the conductor of her deepest rhythms. The emotional and biological connection is eternal.